Alright, hello everyone. Welcome back to another video. Just a friendly reminder, if you have not subscribed to the channel yet, please do so. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It really helps us out. So thank you very much. Today we're back with another video. We are working on a Chevy Equinox. It's a mother's car. There's kids' food and grime and all that kind of stuff all over the vehicle. So I hope you enjoy it. We've got Riley back for another video. She's getting much bigger on me, but doing great. She's a great pup. So anyways, we're gonna go ahead and get into the video, so enjoy. All right, here we go. Just like any other car that we work on, we start off with our initial vacuum. Now, as I was vacuuming this area, I noticed some strands of hair in the fibers of the carpet. So I went ahead and used my lily brush to collect all of that and vacuum it away. Once again, guys, all the products that we use are going to be linked down in the description below. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and pull out the mat and work on the area underneath it. And on these Chevy vehicles, it seems like the material that they use really likes to hold as much material as it can. So I come back through with compressed air and blow out all the carpets and just really try and remove anything that's embedded into the carpet. And then while I'm doing that, I also spray out any of the tight crevice areas, just getting all of the material out of there so I can vacuum it out later. Alright, so now working on the seats. Once again, we always pull apart the fabric from, or whatever it is, leather, vinyl, or fabric. Pull that apart so that we can access everything, and then again, taking the blower across and blowing everything out of those crevices so that there's nothing left behind. There's a couple spots in the perforated leather that were clogged with some, just from dirt and buildup. So we used the air compressor, or the compressed air, to blow that out as well. Then I go around to the back seat and blow anything that's stuck from under the seat out into the front. And then of course we vacuum everything back up again. Now moving on to the back seats and carpet area. And here, just starting off, I actually removed my nozzle attachment and just used the wide opening of the hose. There were some larger crackers and things like that, so I wanted to be able to suck those up without any problem. And then once I do that, I put the crevice tool back on. And these seats are actually fixed in place, but I go ahead and move them forward so I can access the crevice from the base of the seat to the back of the seat and get back there and get everything out as much as I can. Now onto the driver's area. And this side had a lot of material that was stuck into the carpets. So it's really important to have that compressed air on this side especially, just to blow all that stuff out. Now this is the rear trunk area. If you've ever tried to vacuum this area on these cars, you know how much of a nightmare it is. It just holds absolutely everything. And this one's got a bunch of sand in it. So I'm not gonna bore you guys with it too much, but basically I just made tons and tons of passes across to get everything out that I could. And then I removed the panel, took my compressed air and sprayed everything out as much as I could and then vacuumed it again. Just did that a couple times until we got to a really good spot. So now we go ahead and move on to the extraction process for the floor mats, guys. So once again, I'm just loading up the carpets with my carpet solution. That will be linked down below, down in the description. And then I come back after it with the drill brush to agitate it all and get all the dirt to kind of lift up out of the fibers. And then I use the extractor to pull it all out. And I'm actually using a new extractor here, guys. This is the Mighty Light 8070 heated carpet extractor. This is a professional grade unit. It runs about 1,200 bucks. But I do have the Bissell Spot Clean Pro linked down below. And that is a great option if you want something on a budget. I'm actually going to be doing a comparison video on the different extractors, and that should be coming out within a week or so. So make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss that one. Now moving on to this is the driver's side floor mat. And this one didn't look terrible, but that spot you can see where I just sprayed heavier. And then right in the middle as well held a ton of dirt. And you'll actually see it, I had to make multiple passes across it until it all came out. And it was just the floor mats, guys, but just check out how much dirty water actually came out of there. And so this machine does an absolutely great job. The suction power on it is really strong, and also the PSI of the water pressure coming out is super strong. And then you combine that with the heated element, and it just does an amazing job getting everything out. Now we move on to the center console, and once again I removed the cup holder area. This one's a little bit tricky. It actually sits underneath the little bezel there, so it's a little harder to get out, but you can get them out, and makes a big difference when you're getting it all cleaned up. So now I'm actually moving the shifter back again so that I can access the area. It's nothing worse than having the car look great, and then when the customer goes to drive, there's a bunch of leftover crumbs and everything in that area. So you make sure to move that so you can access everything. Now I'm coming back across with some compressed air to blow out all the little crumbs and dust. And then while I have it there, I'm gonna spray down the dash as well, and just kind of air dust the air vents and everything else. All right, so now we loaded up the all-purpose cleaner onto this center console area. This is actually a vinyl material, and I'm just agitating everything in with my soft detail brush, lifting all the dirt out of there, and then we'll just mop it up with a microfiber towel. Now moving on to the seats. These seats are actually half and half. So I believe that they were leather on the main insert there, and then they are vinyl on the sides. So I'm using a leather cleaner just because it does a good job on vinyl as well, and I wanted to be safe for the leather. Now back to the all-purpose cleaner. Once again on these Chevy vehicles, sometimes the material can get kind of gummed up. It can kind of get sticky. So what I do is I spray inside the cup holders there, agitate that, and then using that, the material that's loaded up onto the brush, I wipe everything else out and then mop it up. I don't like spraying it directly onto that material just to be safe. I do it that way. Now moving on to the door panels, once again I load up the detail brush with some all-purpose cleaner and agitate it across the whole panel, lifting out any dirt that there is. And now working onto the pedals, just to get all the dirt out of there, I spray on my all-purpose cleaner, agitate it with a brush. I'll mop it up quickly and then I come back across with steam to blast all the tight areas around the pedals. And I didn't show this on the other door, but I always do follow up with steam. We actually use that for a number of reasons. It does kill bacteria from the heat. It also does a great job of cleaning on its own. And then I also like to use it to blow out the tight crevices and get all the chemical out of there, so it leaves a nice clean finish. And here's the final result, guys. Go ahead and take a look. Everything is all done. I did not film it, but I did coat the leather and I did coat all the plastics with the UV protectant. I apologize. My GoPro ran out of batteries on that one, but car came out amazing. And if you wait to the end of the video, there'll be a couple suggestions for other videos you can check out from us. We appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Once again, please like and comment on the video. It really helps the algorithm so people can find the videos. We appreciate it. Have a good one.